quality check. Alright. Back at the same scenery. You know what I'm saying? Uh I was like, shit, I'm on a roll right now. So I might as well make a second video. And I'm gonna just post these a day apart or whatever, back to back. And, shit, this shit is simple to me. You know what I'm saying? But, so this would be a new topic. Time y'all see the other video, that's something else. But for this video, this will be about daily habits. Or just habits in general, however you want to go about it. Alright? And this is my spiel, you know what I'm saying? But before that, hope y'all having a blessed one. Hope y'all feeling good. I hope y'all are just achieving greatness, striving, moving forward in your lives. And yeah. But alright, so habits. Habits are not talked about a lot either. And I'm not a big social media person or nothing. And I'm going to just say these things are not talked about because if it was, I don't think I personally would feel like there's a need to talk about it because I think it would be very much established, But yeah, habits are a very crucial thing. Some people think like the fact that they do something once and then do it again like another for like until another long period of time that they will obtain the results that they're striving for. And that is completely wrong. Habits, we all have good habits, bad habits. That's just what it is. Some habits you've obtained since you were a kid. Some habits you obtained you used to do a couple months ago. Some habits you obtain because you went through certain scenarios in your life. There's plenty of reasons why you have certain habits that you do, right? And with this, we can go deep into this. Most of the topics I talk about, we probably can go very deep with it. You know what I mean? So, and then if I do go off track, if I get kind of lost in the sauce, that's just how I operate. So, bear with a motherfucker. But yeah, so and it doesn't matter the gender. This is just as a person, your habits. Your habits dictate where you are in the moment to where you are X amount of years later. There's no way around it. There's no, I'm going to do something in June, and then next year, okay, let me run it. It's not, I'll do something in June. I'm only do it for June, but then next year, I'm going to be this big house and all this and all that. It don't work like that. If you got a goal, a plan, whatever, and, right, say your plan is, I want to make $50,000. Okay? Boom. Whatever the flip it is that you do, right? Say, for instance, you fucking DoorDash. Okay? Right? Say that and say you're making great money that what you're eating. You can definitely obtain 50,000, right? Let's just put it simple. So, if you DoorDash only one time a week, are you going to obtain $50,000? No. If you do DoorDash 7 days out the week, do you think you would feel closer to obtaining $50,000? More than likely. Because you have the repetition of continuing to do it over and over and over, which not only becomes a habit to the point where it's engraved into your subconscious, because that's all that a habit is. A habit is something that you can do without telling yourself to do it. That, in my own perspective, I would say, not by Google or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like, for instance, you wake up and you do certain things as soon as you wake up without telling yourself, because off of repetition, you've done it over and over and over and over and over, right? So if like a lot of people's goal, like the New Year's coming up, a lot of people's goals, they want to work out, they want to lose weight, they want to gain weight, they want to get stronger, whatever fuck. People will go work out one time and then expect big results. It does not work like that. You cannot work out one time a week and think you're finna be swole as hell. No. If you don't do that shit every single day, you're not going to be where you're desiring to be. It does not work like that. Then people are like, oh, you gotta be patient. Patience is cool, but too much patience can be harmful. Just as very little patience can be harmful. So you need to be impatiently patient, where it's a balance. When you need to move forward, you gotta move forward. When you need to wait, play the waiting game, you play it. You know how to do either one, right? Right? So that's why when people try to gain or try to make a new habit, it's so hard. And it's always going to be hard because your subconscious is not used to doing this new thing, right? So if you wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, put your clothes on, and go leave for work, right? You do these 4 things every day, all the time, Monday through Friday, right? Boom. So if you like, boom, you know what? Every day I wake up, I'm going to implement this new habit of reading, right? Let's say that. Okay, so now, based on what you already have programmed yourself to do, you are implementing this new habit. Why does it feel so much harder to do when all you're about to do is read for, like, say, just 5 minutes? Some people can't do that. Some people will have the hardest time implementing just 5 minutes into their daily routine. And it's literally just a mental thing. It's literally nothing hard about it. It's just a mental thing of untraining your mind to do something new. If that makes sense. Breaking new habits, they be like, oh, it takes 21 days and all that. I just think it's just simple as, fuck how long it takes. Just do that shit every day, and you're going to what they say, secondhand nature, or you just know how to do it like the back of your head. All that shit. It's in your subconscious, because your conscious mind has it's a limited capacity, right? So like, you go through the day, you work. By your 8th hour of working, you get out, your conscious mind is damn near full. That's why people get tired. They don't want to do nothing. They literally done with the day. But your subconscious, on the other hand, is completely different. It has unlimited capacity. It remembers everything. That's why you have memories. It's not that you forgot. It's the fact that you don't do that thing no more. You're not around that. You're not around this person no more. So you have built the repetition to not think about it, to not see it, to not do it. So it's not as relevant as it was before. So if you want to do anything new, you want to get better at something, simply do that shit every single day. Every time, every chance you have to do it, do it. Simple as that. You want to be more successful, whatever, and say you need to start reading, right? Which I recommend for everyone. Just simply start off in small increments. You don't got to be the best at it. Just start slow. Start at a small pace. Don't create excuses. Don't sit there and complain. Don't sit there and do any of that. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you're having a bad day. You need 5 things that you're going to do no matter what. Right? And developing great habits will ultimately put you on an excel route to win. People have like to go back what I'm saying, everybody has good and bad habits. If you have bad habits, that's why you're not getting the results that you want, because what you do in your 24 hours determines where you're going to be X amount of months, X amount of years. It's no way around it. You cannot just start doing something next year and then expect to take off. It's different when you have a set structure and plan where, okay, I'm going to start doing this. Once I get great at this, now I'm going to start doing this. Once I get right there, I'm gonna start doing that. So you're moving step by step by step to the point where it's leveling up, leveling up, leveling up. People just do one thing, stop fucking with it, then put it off for a year, and that's not happening. Procrastination is detrimental. It is detrimental to everybody's success. It's detrimental to what the hell you become. Simple. So that's why you cannot create excuses. You cannot allow your emotions, your feelings, something that's temporary, decide what you do. You have to think logically. If you know that you have made yourself a daily schedule, if you know you signed up to say, I'm going to work out and lose weight and do all of this, or gain weight or gain whatever fuck, but you're going to work out every day, you said that, you looked in the mirror and you said you're going to do that, then you need to do that. Your word is everything. People wonder why they're not where they are because they don't have good habits. Successful people have habits that the masses of people do not. Simple. While some people are having a habit of going out every weekend, partying, getting drunk, whatever the fuck, you got the successful people reading. They craft. They getting better at their craft. They being around the right people. They fucking up. They learning their mistakes and continue to progress. They doing what's necessary for them to grow. They have delayed gratification. They've made decisions and made the decision to delay certain things to develop better habits, which goes into discipline. You want better habits, you need to discipline yourself. That's for anybody. It's not just a man or female, it's anyone. You want to have a better life, you want to do better, you need discipline. You know what I'm saying? So, and what the discipline will build, it will build structure with you, and you'll learn certain things and understand that it's not that hard. Success isn't when you obtain the goal. Success is when you decided to make certain changes in your life, no matter where the fuck you are. It's not about, when it comes, then I'll be successful. No, successful is the day that you say, you know what, I am going to change my life right now, and I'm going to start doing X, Y, Z, and I would no longer do A, B, C. That's when you became successful, because you have to have success in here, just like you have to have good habits in here. You cannot tell yourself negative things and expect positive results. It doesn't work like that. Even on your worst, even the days that are very negative, you still have to filter in great habits of telling yourself great positive things. No matter, it may not have to be real. It does not have to be if people have the habit of telling themselves negative things. So then you've put those thoughts or those words or whatever so far into your subconscious, that is what your subconscious puts into your reality. That is what you start to believe, because the mind cannot decide. It does not know what's real or what's fake. Simple. Women, if y'all go in the mirror and say that I am pretty every fucking day, I promise you, I put money on it, every day, and you do it with a smile. You smile. It makes the heart feel better. It makes you feel better. Smiling is a very beautiful thing. You smile in a genuine smile, not fake. You genuinely smile at yourself, and you tell yourself, for the women, I guarantee you, at the repetition, once you do it every day, all of the time, you will believe it. You will start feeling it. You will start doing things differently because of what you tell yourself. Men, you look in the mirror and you say, I am worthy, I am that guy. You develop a habit of that. You develop a habit of working out, develop a habit of taking care of yourself, self-love, decompressing your emotions, building something, having a goal, having a plan. You will ultimately start moving, feeling, living different. It's period. Don't believe it. Give it a week of you saying, write down one affirmation, one sentence or whatever it is that you know, say you haven't lately, you ain't been feeling pretty, or lately you ain't been feeling like that nigga, lately you ain't been feeling like you worth anything. You say, you write on a piece of paper, and for 7 days, the morning you wake up, before you go to sleep, you say, I am worthy of success, I am worthy of love, I am worthy of living, I am worthy of whatever it is I desire to have, to achieve, to obtain. And you say that every single day, and when you say things, put emotion behind it. And why that is because it strengthens your affirmation. It strengthens whatever it is, negative, even negative stuff. You say I ain't shit, and you tie emotion behind it. It's now it's felt much more. That's why it hurts more when somebody says something to you with emotion. If they just plain out say it, it'd be like, okay. But they coming to you with emotion behind, and they say, I don't fuck with you, you know, or I don't love you, and they say it with emotion, it hits differently compared if a motherfucker just, yeah, I don't love you. You'd be like it's gonna seem awkward because like what? Like it doesn't even make sense. It was just out of norm. But when it's emotion tied behind that, bro, it's ultimately so. You know, this spiral a little bit different, but it just tied just to bring it back down. Cause what's this? 16 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So you can go habits in general lead to where you are tomorrow. Simple. What you do today is what's your tomorrow looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's so on and so on. So you want to have a good day? Have the habit of not allowing negative things to alter your day. I don't give a fuck. You sit there and you say today is going to be a great day, and that's all you focus on is positivities. That is what your day, that's all to me what you will see. That's all you will recognize. Now negative things are going to happen, that's just what it is, but negative things are it's okay to have that, because what that does is it should remind you why you're focused on the positives, why you strive so hard, why you put in so much grind, why you hang with these type of people, why you do what you do, because it keeps you humble to understand that, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know what I mean, get what I'm saying. Anyway though, you want success, you want money, you want love, you need certain habits. Whatever it is, you need habits. Those are what, because when you're born, you're not born with character. You're not born with 99 overall, my nigga. You have to build towards that. You have to gain that. So certain habits you have to unlearn. You have to remove so that you can be a better you, ultimately. This period. That's why the moment you start doing better, you have ultimate amount of resistance, because the moment you start trying to do better, your old self is starting to leave. You're starting to step out your comfort zone. The moment you step out your comfort zone, instant resistance. That is good, because that means it's worth it. For my people out here that's in relationships, you've been feeling like you should leave, and every time you try to leave, you feel so lonely. You feel, because you're supposed to, because you're leaving something that no longer serves you. You're stepping out the comfort zone that is needed so that you have better. You know what I mean? It's a job. You've been saying like, fuck this job. Every time you feel like quitting this job, you start getting scared. You start doing this resistance. It's all that is good. That means, you know what I'm saying? Not saying just quit your job tomorrow. It's like whatever. But if you having opportunities to go take faith and strive on your goals and your dreams, or you have this better job, but you don't really know, and it's okay to have resistance. That just means whatever it is that you're deciding on is worth striving for. It may not feel like it's going to feel like the toughest decision, because you're not, a lot of people aren't used to taking risk. Right? That kind of went a little, somewhere else. But yeah, man, habits define who you are. You can simply be around somebody for one day, one whole day, and look at their habits, and you'll figure out a lot about a person. A lot. It does not take that long to know someone. You just have to focus on the right things. Some people be around someone and don't really observe who they're around. When you observe people, you really look at what they say, how they think, how they treat people, how they treat themselves, how they move. Those 5 things right there, which there's probably more that you could come up with or whatever, but those 5 things will show so much about someone. And all it takes is for you to just take a couple steps back, shut the fuck up, be observant. My fault, I should have said that. That was kind of crazy. But be observant. You know what I'm saying? Be the person when you're in a crowd, not a crowd, honestly, but when you're in a group, be the quiet one. And actually pay attention. Really listen to people. They'll tell you certain things about them and what they do all of the time. You know what I'm saying? Some people seem like they do a lot, but just make it sound good. But in reality, they're not doing anything. They come back home, whatever, and they don't do nothing. They just sit up on their ass and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just fake grinding. Some people really are grinding, and they ultimately, once they get what they've been striving for, it's crazy amount of success that it happens. But yeah, in general, habits are something that you definitely need to question yourself. Like, what type of habits do I have? Do I have great habits? Do I have good habits? Do I have bad habits or whatever? And it can go in many ways. Habits are how you treat people. Like I said, those 5 things. But and you really think about it, observe it, and you'll figure out a lot about just yourself. Because some people really don't know themselves. You may think you do, but do you really? Do you really know the things that you do due to habits that you've gained because you were around your parents and that's what they did, or that's you were around your friends and that's what they do? You know what I'm saying? You pick up on people regardless. It's subconscious. It because you're around them so much. That's why who you associate with that really dictates who you are, a part of you. You know what I'm saying? But that's really it. It's 22 minutes, so I'm gonna make this video even much longer. But yeah, so double upload. I'll probably upload this another day though, like I said. But made it to the end of this video. I appreciate y'all, and even if you did watch it just for a little bit, I still appreciate anybody who's watching it. And please give me all feedback, whether if it's positive or negative. I don't have an ego. I don't really care. I want to get better. I want to know what I can do better. But do bear with me. I am just starting out, trying some new stuff, getting out my comfort zone. So yeah, give me any more topics. I'll probably just come up with something on my own, but please feel free, let me know. But time y'all see this will probably be different, it'll be a different day and all that. So I hope at this point, whenever y'all see this, y'all having a great day, y'all feeling great, y'all are winning, y'all are striving, y'all love yourself, and know that y'all are definitely worthy of whatever the fuck y'all want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Whoever may not tell you that, just know I will be that person, and I genuinely would love for you to keep moving forward and keep striving. No matter how hard it gets, you deserve to win. So, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love to the people. Catch y'all later.